Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. This is the fourth and final layout using the Sweet Memories collection by Close to My Heart. This was so much fun to use, guys. On this one, I am not 100% for sure if we used a sketch or not. I did have some strips. Most of these pieces that we are going to use are left over from previous layouts, like these strips right here. We are going to be doing some fussy cutting, though, of some flowers that are on one of the pattern papers. You can see I did just set my photo on top of that doily. I already adhered it, and I adhered it kind of off. You can see how it's a little closer to the right side than the left side. But the tape I used was just too strong to pull that very fragile doily off of there, so you can see here at that strip, we are going to be layering up some flowers. We have got the mulberry colored flowers, and then on top, we're going to put the periwinkle flowers. These were, like I said, fussy cut out of one of the papers from Sweet Memories. I really like that camera paper too. It's so cute. I do have a sticker right here. This one says, "No place like home." That is, the photo is red. He is snuggling up. He is taken to every night. He will get up on the bed and he starts by laying his head on my shoulder, and he'll usually smell all over my face. I think he's smelling my breath to see if I, have recently ate any food that I might like to share with him. And then he lays his head on my shoulder, and then he moves down to my chest, and then he moves down with his head on my belly, and then he moves away and goes and curls up somewhere else and sleeps. It's like his nighttime routine right now. It is so cute. Okay, so you can see right there we are building a cluster up at the top, again with that fussy cut flower. This right here is a camera. It's so cute, right? We do have a Sweet Memories stamp that I do believe has this camera on it. I did not pick that up, and I'm kind of regretting it because I really like it. I might have to go online and see if that's still available. It's really cute. I also am going to put a circle sticker on top of the lens. It says "True Story." It is of the periwinkle color. Now I am going to be inking the edges of everything, but I do ink them in light colors. So that sticker I just inked, it's periwinkle, so I'm inking it with periwinkle. I'm going to ink all of these periwinkle flowers with the periwinkle ink. Then I'll move on to the mulberry. So I'll ink the mulberry flowers with the mulberry ink. Right here, I'm just going to ink that one little flower piece with the mulberry. The rest of that camera I'm going to ink in mist. So you see what we're doing here. We're doing light colors, right? Inking the mulberry flowers with the old mulberry, the periwinkle with the periwinkle, the sage strip we're going to ink with sage, the camera strip we're going to ink with mist, so on and so forth. And this does take a little bit of time, but I really like how it looks. It's really cute. I do believe all the pieces that we have sitting out there right now, that's all we're using on this layout. So we have the background paper, which is from the mix-in paper pack. I love this one. It's just so pretty. But yeah, we have that background paper, and then these two strips and some fussy cut flowers. That's pretty much what we're having on here as far as papers. And then we're going to throw a couple stickers on. So we're going to go ahead and set this back up kind of the way it was. I moved those flowers around a little bit. This one, I'm going to trim it down. Originally, I had that one that's on the edge in the center, which I didn't put it back that way. I should have, but it's okay. I am just going to trim that down so that it flows a little bit better. And then we'll sit our periwinkles flowers down along with our little tiny word phrase strip. That's going to serve as our title. It just says "No Place Like Home," and then I stick another sticker on it that says "Together." Now I will say that little oval sticker that I stick on it that says "Together," that one is of a mink color, and I forgot to ink it. Everything on here is inked except for that one little sticker, well, and my doily. Right here, I just had these big dots out, and I didn't want to pull small dots out. You can make these smaller. If you need a smaller piece, just leave your foam dot attached to the carrier sheet and cut it that way. And then you can, just have smaller pieces, right? So you really don't need to get small ones if you don't want to. I guess you don't need to get them at all. It's kind of a luxury, I guess. I do love having the foam tape. I don't find it to be a luxury. I find it for me to be a necessity, but there's other ways to create dimension without using the actual foam tape. So This one we were going to kind of tuck. Now you saw where I put the one part of the flower is flushed down to the page, is underneath that sticker, but then toward the outer edge with the leaves, I popped that up on some foam tape. So it's kind of a dimensional look. It goes from flat to raised up. Here I want to have that doily kind of overlapping the strip, but I also tucked my photo, or I'm going to be tucking my photo under that corner. So it's kind of like all joined together. That whole strip kind of joins, it's all touching. This right here, I think we're going to pop this up on some foam tape, and then we've got our little periwinkle flower. We're going to throw in some leaves. Super cute. Now this is where I was like, okay, I went ahead and attached it. I used that art glitter glue, guys, and that stuff is awesome. That sticker's not coming off of there for me to ink. So again, this is going to be the last layout with the Sweet Memories collection. I might come in and do a share of all 4 of them together, possibly, or maybe I'll just do a big one at the end of the month. I don't know. We'll we'll think about it. See what happens. I did cut some of those leaves off of that and just use the little bunch of 3 up at the top and 2 little single ones down at the bottom. This layout we're going to finish off using some bitty sparkles. We are not doing splatters on this one, if you can believe it. So I am going to be taking some mulberry colored hearts and putting 3 of those down around the page. And I do ink the edges of those as well. Very messy on your fingers, but that's okay. My fingers are always, they're always messy, right? All right, guys, after that, I am not going to be doing anything else to this layout. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to support my channel, please go to beckybidding.closetomyheart.com. Pick yourself something up. This collection, again, is called The Sweet Memory, and there's not a "the" in there. I think it's just called Sweet Memories. I'll have the link down below. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.